Yo, 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 yo. Yeah, Mookie.
What's up, man?
How you feeling, bro?
Cool.
We back with another reaction video. Mookie, yo, I ain't gonna lie, shorty. This video right here is overdue. Everybody in the comment section been asking for my man Tank Davis. Definitely actively react to your man in UA. They've been saying like react to Tank. So this is home for us, bro. Baltimore. What you gotta say before we start the video, bro?
Not too much. You know, when I first heard about Tank, it was about 2 years before he really made it big.
For real?
Yeah. A guy that I worked with said, "Hey man, you need to check this dude out. Floyd is about to sign this guy."
Right.
And it was like 2 years before he got signed, 2 years before he got big, and just out of nowhere, he just blew up.
Right. I ain't gonna lie, I never even knew boxing was really big like that in Baltimore.
Oh, yeah.
So you feel me? I always heard of the gym.
Mm-hmm.
People come out of like that Upton gym.
Mm-hmm.
But I never knew it was big in Baltimore like that.
You got the Umar boxing gym.
Yeah, that's down there by the avenue.
Right.
Yeah, you feel me? So look, man, we about to get into this documentary. If y'all new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Mookie, bro, let's lock in. Joseph Vincent, what's up, baby?
Steve, it's a chance for us to see a guy that Floyd Mayweather told us was his brightest prospect, the guy by the name of Gervonta Davis, who takes a sizable step up.
Floyd's taken every opportunity all week to hype his latest protege.
Davis is Mike Tyson's favorite fighter. An undefeated southpaw powerhouse.
Another left hand hits him again.
Gervonta Davis. Tank.
What we saw in a very limited time of Gervonta Davis was quite impressive.
And what we saw from Dulai, he came into the ring with the nickname The Terror. I think he left the ring with the nickname The Terrified.
Absolutely.
Surviving on the tumultuous streets of inner city Baltimore forged a rare toughness in Davis.
Why do, when you first start out, you always fighting somebody in like a different country? Like when you first start out, why not like in basketball or any other sport, bro, you do things locally until you get big.
I mean, you do that in boxing too, but when you get to a certain point where they are actually broadcasting your fights, even though you're not the top echelon, you know what I'm saying? You could be 13-0 and still have a lot of steam behind you.
Right.
You know what I mean? So 13-0, you should still be fighting international fighters. You feel what That's what I'm saying, bro. Why it seemed like when everybody first start out and they trying to get to that next level, they always fighting somebody in a different country or something. Because he had already dominated his local circuit.
Okay, so that's how it works.
Yeah,
all right,
his local circuit he dominated already.
Right. Okay.
Like much of America, this is a story of two worlds.
Gervonta's West Baltimore neighborhood typically presented just 2 outs for young men. Jail or death.
Despair is a way of living.
I read where you said boxing helped save my life.
Davis found refuge from the streets inside the squared circle.
You know, one time I fought in front of my house and my uncle saved me fight, and he wanted to, you know, turn something negative into positive.
Tank turned pro at 18.
These dudes right here been with him for a long time too, yo.
He with his day ones. He stayed with his day ones.
Fighting out of Baltimore, Maryland, introducing Gervonta Davis.
When he walked into Floyd's gym for the first time, he said, "Oh, you're the one I've heard about, Floyd." 6 first-round knockouts. Floyd himself said he saw something special in this young man.
Hey.
Davis was so dominant out of the gate that Floyd Mayweather took an active interest in him.
Put 12 of his 13 professional opponents out early by knockout. A national TV audience. Hero, his mentor, Floyd Mayweather, sitting ringside.
It's these type of rounds that we need to see if Mr. Davis has everything that everybody says he has.
Oh!
Hey.
His left hook look crazy so far, bro.
mentoring him and promoting him.
His ringside man is the greatest. Look at Floyd Mayweather in between rounds, coaching up his young protege.
Looking like money on the sideline.
All this do is remind me of Rocky V.
What, yo? Why you say? Why you feel like that?
Because, you know, when he was up and coming and he didn't know the business, you feel what I'm saying? He was up under Rocky.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? So, but when he found out the business and things like that, I know he didn't listen. Rocky was a good dude. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? But when it comes to the world of boxing and the business side gets involved, it's not as good as you. I mean, it's full of vipers and snakes and predators and everything like that. And once he started learning the business, he's seeing how real Floyd really was.
For real.
It really wasn't a good thing, bro.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
It really wasn't a good thing.
Mayweather Promotions helped lift Davis's name from obscurity
but it
to
did that,
superstardom.
It helped build him up.
I'll tell you what, man, I really want.
Nice uppercut.
Oh my gosh, he waited for that. Hey.
Knockout sells, and he is all about that knockout power.
Rob Sanchez, first knockdown of the fight, and Gervonta Davis enjoyed it with a bark over his opponent. That's why. Lightning quick power. Sanchez flat on his face, and that's it. Katie Bayless has seen enough. Did you see that, ladies and gentlemen?
When you have quick power like that,
He split the
Boyd with a smile ear to ear.
Sanchez bleeding profusely in the ring. He split.
Knockout still, undefeated, Gervonta, the Juan Davis. One of the great notions in boxing is the romance of seeing a future champion at a tender young age. The 21-year-old on the right side of the screen gets his toughest test right now.
This isn't the kind of fight Avila wants, a toe-to-toe, power punch kind of brawl.
Oh! Going through the block,
Whispers
bro.
if he's going to stay in this fight.
One of his nicknames.
The Tank said it was actually a coach in his youth who just said his head was as big as a tank.
Davis opened a cut over Avila's eye.
Just cut Avila, and Davis thinks he might have something here in round number 3. A big cut exploded on the face of Avila.
Leading up to the fight, it was a lot of, he too young. He don't have that many fights.
Hey!
Piled up points, the crowd reacts to it, and bombs away for Davis.
Tank Davis was spectacular.
Borrego drops back down to cover up his...
It's crazy, boy. He beating the bulk off this dude.
Yo, he's a straight. My man Tank come out like a straight street fighter, bro. He trying to literally like pick you apart.
Yeah.
And then it's like, once he catch you once, and you don't have your stance or nothing, and he like in full control, my man just looking.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Midsection exposes the head. The crowd senses something
Look
here.
at the punches, man. After a while, do you think he cared that he missing, or he just trying to take his head off?
I mean, you're not going to connect on every punch in boxing.
Yeah, but when you watch Floyd, you know he was all about precision.
Yeah, I mean, Floyd was all about precision, but Tank is a heavy hitter.
Right.
I don't think Floyd was ever really like a heavy hitter.
Right.
So, no, I don't think he
missing.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's what I'm saying.
Boom, perfect timing.
Drops him, and some showboating here. Joe Myers has seen enough. It is over. Gervonta Davis bounces up and down on the ropes.
Yeah, I think he's the most exciting fighter in the world, partly because he's vulnerable.
By TKO still, undefeated, Gervonta, the Juan Davis.
He has
has not lost as a pro. 15 wins, 14 knockouts. He's only 21 years old.
But again, now when I look at Davis, I mean, his potential is off the chart.
We get a first-round look at one of the most hyped prospects in the division.
That's how fast it can end.
A leaping right hook. 40 seconds.
Like a sneak attack. Just fall. Just fall.
Davis would get his title shot.
All right, guys, how far away? 6 months, a year, 2 years before we can start saying a title contender?
I'm saying he's a title contender right now, but he needs the right type of what you would call, like you said, ex-champion or proven veteran to give him the work that he needs.
He'd take on Jose Pedraza for the IBF strap.
The next young man I'm about to introduce, me and Floyd made a decision that it's time. You know, sometime in life you have to step up, and this is what it's all about. You know, challenging yourself against the best, to see where you're at, going out and proving yourself to be the best. And in order to be the best, you have to fight the best.
The undefeated IBF Junior Lightweight Champion of the world, Jose Sniper.
So they both undefeated.
Pedraza was in his prime at 27 and was undefeated at 22-0.
A Tank probably, how old Tank is at this time?
Probably like 21, 22 around this time. This was like 2017.
Dang, yo. Just think about that, though, bro.
That's crazy.
That can never happen in any other sport, bro. Not like that.
Not like that, no.
You feel me? That's crazy, bro.
Davis put together one devastating combination
the
after
bark
the
off
match.
of him. Hey!
Tank used the stage of his first title fight to announce to the boxing world a new king was rising.
Oh!
Ain't going up his back.
Oh!
The spectacular knockout sent the crowd into a frenzy.
He is still undefeated. He is now boxing's youngest current world champion and the new IBF Junior Lightweight Champion.
Man wasn't fighting back.
Gervonta Tank Davis.
Is this the future of boxing? Absolutely.
Gervonta Tank Davis was now a world champion. Next, he traveled to London to take on Liam Walsh.
Davis at this point, that's a big left hand, and Walsh wants to hold on.
Get up!
Accepting the challenge of a hostile crowd, Tank obliterated the hometown fighter.
Great. Was that Tank or Mike Tyson? That was crazy, bro. He looked like Mike Tyson right there.
Tank obliterated the hometown fighter.
You see that punch?
With the left hand in the third round, the power of Davis, and Walsh just couldn't live with it.
Hey.
One more, and it's all over. He stopped it. He stopped it, but when Davis unleashed the power shots, there was only going to be one winner, and Gervonta Davis is still the champion.
This guy's a bona fide superstar.
He continued his dominance against Francisco Fonseca.
Out from T-Fat K, he actually trained with
Get
him.
that money now.
Like Floyd now,
He look like Floyd.
He on top of the world. You gotta think. See, when it comes down to like boxing, me personally, I think outside the ring as well. You know what I'm saying? He getting all that money. He young. He got Floyd in his corner. Al Heyman.
You know,
He got-
Floyd.
yeah.
Floyd gonna look like money. You feel me?
He got Al Heyman in his corner, Floyd, PBC boxing, man. He on top of the world. But when that boy started learning the business,
right,
all of that kind of went away.
For real.
Yeah. It's fun when you on top, but when you start actually learning the business, that's where
it get crazy.
It get a little wicked, bro.
I'm telling you, as far as talent level, you've never seen anything like this. He's such a monster.
Yeah, he look like Floyd, man. Signed by Under
Scoring
Armour.
a KO in the 8th round.
He holding a movie.
Undefeated and reigning WBA lightweight champion of the world, Gervonta.
Now you just being arrogant.
The WBA Super Featherweight Championship of the World is on the line.
And we know what he's got in terms of power in both hands, and he comes forward. It ain't like he backs up. He stalks you too, and he comes to finish you.
Straight left and down he goes. That puts Quayshawn on the deck.
This boy hit hard, yo.
But Quayshawn hits up. Ken Davis bring an end to the night of Jesus Quayshawn in abrupt fashion. Another shot. Quayshawn still seems to be hurt. And Davis close it out and win another world title. Look at this power.
When I think about
Punishing that boy.
I think about Tank Davis.
And that was a clinical destruction by Gervonta Tank Davis. He is now the WBA Super Featherweight Champion.
So he got 2 titles now. Huh?
You got Meek on his shirt. You see Meek?
He was now the WBA Super Featherweight Champion of the world. After a 10-month layoff, the Tank returned to the ring.
It's main event time. The Super Featherweight Championship of the World is on the line. It's showtime.
The 10-month layoff, he don't got to fight all the time now.
No, he don't got to fight. He at the point right now where he only got to fight once, maybe twice a year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
He showed no signs of rust, finishing Ruiz in the first round. (21-0), 20 by way of knockout.
Not since Harry Jeffra, when he defeated Spider Armstrong, as a fighter from Baltimore defended a world title.
He continued his knockout ways against Ricardo Nunez.
Oh!
My God.
A left hook connected in the
Murph.
second round, wobbling Nunez.
Punishing that boy. Pummeling.
Followed by another series of devastating
Oh,
headshots.
you better jump in there, man.
Tank tripped
kill
me.
his boy, man.
Bro, he tripped me out, bro, because when you get that punch on somebody, you razzle dazzle him, like you caught him. Tank, he just really like, I'm moving in. I'm going.
He got that West Baltimore. Well, I ain't even gonna say it's a West Baltimore, but that Baltimore aggression.
Yeah, like
we done all seen street fights or been in street fights,
right?
Where you know it's full steam ahead. You might have caught him with a good one. He might have caught you, and you just got mad.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I'd have been there too. Nigga hit me. I ain't mean to say that.
You'd have been there too.
But I done got hit, and it made me mad that he hit me. You feel me? Or I'd have been, I'd have been pressing forward.
Your dupes go up strong after that. You know what?
And I tagged him a couple times, you know what I'm saying? And I just moving in. You feel what I'm saying?
Like, what's up?
Funny thing about me is,
what, yo?
Yo, when it came to fighting, and y'all, I'll just give y'all a quick story. Bro, I hated street fighting, bro. Funny thing is, I used to box when I was 14.
Yeah.
But I hated street fighting. I was good at boxing, but hated street fighting, bro. I just thought street fighting had this malice, evil intention behind it. But when I now think about it, sometimes a one-on-one street fight is good for the both of y'all. Because you guys can reach a better understanding that you couldn't with words. You feel what I'm saying? Now I done put these hammers on you.
Right.
Now you thinking, like, man, do I really want to
only reason
rumble with him? Even if I lost, you know what I'm saying? If I gave you a good run,
right,
you going to think about fighting me again. Do I feel like this today? You know what I'm saying?
Only reason, there's only one reason I was always like scared of street fighting. Because what I seen, bro, what I seen is just like, as soon as we get finished fighting, they coming back with 3.
Yeah,
that's why I always hated.
Your generation's some straight suckers.
I
understand.
I always hate it because it was never like, unless both parties just was cool. Yeah. But most of the time, that's not the case because y'all figure it out. It's always somebody going against somebody in somebody else's neighborhood. Yeah. So it's always like, yo, all right, I lost. Then a nigga come back. Oh, yo, you see, yo, you gotta see him again. Lord. See him again. As soon as they fight again, main man jumping in. As soon as they fight again, main man jumping in.
And if you what's the name like that? You feel what I'm saying? I mean, that's just West Baltimore. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Where we from? That's West Baltimore.
Right.
Where it's never particularly Park Ice.
Right.
Where it's never a one-on-one fight, yo.
Hey, yo, that's
it's
why.
us versus them.
That's how it is, though.
You know what I'm saying? And I adopted that mentality. You feel what I'm saying? Because I was fighting a dude one time, and all his friends was out there.
Right.
And they was cheering him on. So I took it like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Even if they try to jump me.
Right.
So I came back with my people.
Yeah, that's how
and
it
we fought
is.
again.
That's how it is.
Yeah. Devastating headshots.
He hits so hard. His nickname's Tank, for God's sakes. He hits so hard that you don't get to see his full potential because he's hitting guys and it's over. You're like, all right.
Oh, he had to fight Gamboa.
It's showtime.
He had to fight Gamboa.
Scheduled for 12.
Yes, he went from the one
Bell
to
and
Tank
round
Davis.
one, undefeated Gervonta Tank Davis in the rose gold with white.
Oh!
More punch resistance there.
Gamboa had an iron chin. Surviving one power shot after the next, Gamboa managed to go 12 rounds with Tank.
Gamboa winning this round. And you can make the case for winning round.
Oh, there's a step in right hand by Tank Davis left.
But you don't realize how good Tank is at boxing until you see him fight a much larger opponent.
5 seconds, and Davis lands a left hand, dropping Gamboa. A minute gone in the 12th and final round. Uppercut.
Oh my God!
Still standing.
But in the 12th round,
Glad he didn't connect with that uppercut.
Man, boy,
His head would have came through the screen.
The kitchen sink, the garage door.
Davis put the finishing touches on his latest masterpiece.
Oh, and down goes Gamboa. Whoop! There it is.
Got the celebrities out there.
He is still undefeated. Gervonta.
They gotta take him home.
Defending the 135-pound title against Leo Santa Cruz and his newly minted 130-pound belt.
He is the 4-division world champion. He is
tough
the
now.
WBA featherweight
I remember these fights. I remember these fights.
Champion of the world,
Leo Santa Cruz. This was during COVID.
Santa Cruz.
Against Cruz, Tank walked out in a
Floyd did
sombrero.
Yes.
This was in tribute to his mentor, Floyd Money Mayweather.
With the main event of the evening, 12 rounds of boxing for the WBA Super Featherweight and WBA Lightweight Championship of the World.
You know, already Leo Santa Cruz, you can get the feeling he thinks he can push Davis back in this fight.
Trying to come out aggressive.
There, Santa Cruz taking to
Tank delivered, blasting Cruz with one of the most devastating uppercuts in championship history.
Leo Santa Cruz, two champions with the hearts of champions.
If Davis stops Santa Cruz,
He really just like foxing, just waiting.
Oh yeah.
That's scary, bro. When he can take a punch.
Oh yeah. I don't think Tank get tagged a couple times and just ate it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yo. Yeah, yo. But main man really just that's scary to me, bro. Like we not even boxing at this point. We just like you just eating all my punches and nigga. Yeah. You feel me?
Hey.
And then
Right on the
Tank
butt.
ended it with the knockout. Santa Cruz champions.
Just look at this whole sequence, yo. Look at it, yo. It don't make sense. Look. Look, thumb punch, bow. Bow. Look at it. Bow. Look at it. Bow.
Yes, sir.
And then Tank ended it with the knockout of the year. And a year with a bunch of great knockouts.
Oh my gosh, bro.
That's embarrassing.
It brought the crowd to a roar and Mayweather to his feet.
Gervonta Tank Davis's 23rd knockout in his 24th professional fight. All 24 wins.
In the biggest fight of his life, Davis moved up 2 weight classes to challenge unbeaten super lightweight champion Mario
Why he do
Barrios. Davis gave up nearly 6 inches in height to Barrios.
Why he do that? Why he go? I thought you not so.
No, he dominated his weight class already. The only way to get the top dollar fights is to go up in weight.
Oh,
you
for
know what
real?
I'm saying? So when you dominate your weight class, think about Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford, the best at 147 right now.
Right.
He is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And instead of waiting for these dudes to come to him, you know what I'm saying? He might move up to like 154 so he can fight guys like Errol Spence and, you know, at 154. Errol Spence again. And there's a whole bunch of other dudes he can fight at 154 and make a lot of money.
Well, I'm about to see. I'm so new to boxing, trying to understand. So when somebody's 147, what is the range? 142, 147, or you gotta literally be
listen. You could probably be a pound over or a few pounds under. If you come in at the weigh-in and see when Terrence weighed in at the Errol Spence fight, he was 146, like point something. That's good. That's good weight. You know what I'm saying? But if he came in at like 152 or 153, like, nah, bro, you ain't even make weight right now.
Right.
You playing games right now.
Dang, yo, boxing real. That's crazy, bro.
Super Mario Barrios was so much bigger.
Tonight seeking his 3rd division world title, Gervonta Tank Davis.
Both men were undefeated. Both were multi-division champs.
Expectations are indeed
That's a big fight.
high with Gervonta Tank Davis.
Are you a hard worker? Then here comes a shocker. If hard work alone made people wealthy, we'd all be excited to grind out our work.
Ready? The bell and round 1. Davis, the southpaw. Final 30 seconds of the 3rd round.
In those first 5 rounds, I would maybe give Gervonta 2 of those, maybe 1 of those.
And Barrios with the jab instead. It's Barrios that sticks the sharp jab.
You know, halfway through that fight, you're like, who's going to win? Is Tank going to go the distance? He keeps getting clipped.
It was a true dare to be great moment for the Tank.
Now Davis with the jab.
Mayweather continued to coach Tank between rounds.
Hey, he won't be the same fighter in 3 rounds. He burning himself out. And you can see everything coming.
Easy rounds to score with the exception of the 6th. I thought that was close. I have Barrios clearly ahead of...
Oh.
Barrios landed some big shots. Late in the round, trailing on the cards. An uppercut to the body. Sent Barrios to the canvas.
Gervonta Tank Davis.
His future is filled with limitless potential.
Gervonta Davis, still a young fighter, but he's won at least some form of a world title at 3 different weights, 130, 135, and 140.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to Staples Center.
In the boxing world, Davis has juice, and he's wandered to L.A. where a star-studded crowd has congregated.
Even this dude's on the side got on chains and all that now. They shot him, Mookie.
on a Sunday night at the Staples Center. And a nice left uppercut.
Cruz battled the entire fight,
We got the Floyd.
absorbing Tank's best shots.
Kobe shorts on.
Okay.
That punch could be foreshadowing.
They hard though, ain't they?
Yeah. And he got the Kobe's on his feet too. They just
Future in this fight.
They just like boxing shoes, yeah.
Great work. And these two tattooing each other.
Cruz put on a display of heart.
Straight left. Upstairs scores for Davis. And showing his hand speed. But it's Davis that lands it.
Oh.
Tank won the decision handily, but his KO streak was ended.
Gervonta Tank Davis overcoming
and
still.
Well, Isaac felt like he won.
Yeah, Isaac felt like he did enough to win, but he really didn't.
Oh.
And he won a rematch. But Tank at the top. Tank is the face of boxing when it comes to the lightweight division.
Right.
Tank is like he's above all those other guys. Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Keyshawn Davis. He's above a lot of those guys. He is the face of boxing in the lightweight division. And so when these guys ask for a rematch, Tank like, no. You know what I'm saying? How much money up? You know what I mean?
The undefeated WBA lightweight champion of the world, Gervonta Tank Davis.
We are back here in Brooklyn, New York. A record sellout crowd on hand here at the Barclays Center as we approach our main event of the evening.
Against Romero, Tank returned to his knockout ways.
And here we go, round one. 18,970 people on hand. A record-setting crowd at Barclays Center.
Dang.
Tank Davis with one big left hand has won this fight.
Tank would fight Hector Garcia in a final tune-up for the super fight with Ryan Garcia. No relation.
We knocked this dude out.
Yeah, he gave him everything looking for.
For 8 rounds, Tank smashed Garcia. Dropping the hammer, Garcia's knees buckled.
They're both champions, but in this case, Garcia is the challenger.
Davis hurt Garcia here in round 8 and down.
He survived the round, but the fight was stopped by his corner. This sets up the fight of the year. Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia.
Nobody brings it home like Joe.
We all know how that was.
Nobody.
Make it so.
Nobody brings it home like Joe Vincent.
You don't know how that Ryan Garcia fight went.
Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie.
But Tank's biggest opponent is ahead of him right now.
Huh?
His biggest opponents are ahead of him right now.
What you mean?
I mean, I'm not gonna say he had easy fights.
I already say, I ain't gonna lie, me looking at all his fights, bro, it seemed like I didn't even hear, and I usually hear, when we watch these documentaries, bro, we usually hear, oh, he had a tough time with this opponent.
No, he didn't have a tough time. I think his toughest fight is ahead of him. I really do.
For real? If you had to pick one person you think is against, who you think it is?
I would say anyway.
And who else?
Because I think he gonna get. I mean, it might not be easy, but I think he gonna get past Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney.
Right.
He gonna get past them. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, I think Tank hit too hard for both of them boys.
Yeah, Shorty is strong. I never knew. Of course, I heard of Tank. You feel me, from Baltimore. But of course, I heard him. Of course, I heard that he was a killer and stuff like that. But this is my first time actually paying attention to his fights. This boy is an animal, bro. To be honest with you, yo, my opinion, he like it don't. Of course, it don't seem like he probably fought like real crazy tough opponents, but
he ain't have an easy road. Some of them dudes can fight.
Right.
A lot of them dudes can fight.
I'm about to say, a lot of them dudes can fight, but he giving me baby Mike Tyson vibes, bro. Like he really picking people apart.
He's picking people apart, but you know, like I said, it's ahead of him. It's coming. It's coming. We're gonna see it.
Oh man, this was an amazing documentary by my man Joe Vincent Tank. You's an animal, bro. Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna hold you, man. You's an animal, bro. Them hands is crazy, man. Anything else you gotta say before we get out of here, Mookie?
Thank y'all for stopping by.
We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. I'm Nick Dunson.
I'm Mookie Dunson.
And we out, baby. 1.